Welcome to WEMS News. I am McLean C. from Homeroom 220.
And I'm Lizzie C. from Homeroom 107.
We will be showing you some segments talking about bullying, wildfires, Olympics, national monuments, and the Amazon Key.
First, we'll be bringing you a segment on bullying.
Now here's Allie and Lizzie interviewing Mrs. Rogers.
How do you think bullying impacts the bully?
Impacts the bully. I think someone who responds unkindly to others eventually ends up isolating themselves. I think a lot of kids who lash out on other students are probably looking for ways for connection, but are going about it in the wrong way. And so I think what can end up happening to the bully is long term, they end up feeling isolated and angry and having a lot of feelings of anger and frustration that build up inside of them.
Yeah. So do you think if we didn't have social media, bullying would be different?
Yeah, I do. I think it would still exist, but I definitely think it would be different. Years ago, before the internet existed and smartphones existed, bullying definitely still occurred, but kids were able to go home and the day ended. They didn't have as much access to each other, which I think provided some relief for students who were targets or victims of bullies. Yeah. So it definitely looked different, but it certainly still existed.
Okay, and the final question is, what can teachers do to stop bullying, and what can kids do to stop bullying?
Teachers can be aware of what's going on with kids, ask questions if they see something that doesn't look right, and I think we can always continue to talk to our students about how to respond to each other respectfully and create a culture of positivity in our buildings. And for kids, I think the best thing they can do is stand up for each other, right? Mm-hmm. Most of our kids here are great. And most of the kids here are not bullies, but when you guys see something, if the masses say, knock it off, that's not cool, that's not kind, we're gonna see a big difference and a big change in how much bullying actually occurs.
Okay, thank you for coming today.
You're welcome.
In this question, 44 people have claimed they have been bullied and 70 others claim they have not. From those 44 people, 30 have been the victim of being bullied more than twice. Sadly, 80 people out of 114 have witnessed somebody being bullied.
Bullying impacts the bully in many different ways.
Yes, some problems can be mental, but other times it might not even affect the bully.
Like what?
Some bullies are diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder, which shows lack of empathy, lying, and has a high risk of creating a criminal behavior.
Oh, I also heard that when people bully, it can lead to physical injuries, emotional health, and/or mental health.
When a bully takes the action of bullying someone, they are leading to the risk of abusing drugs, getting into fights, vandalizing properties, and engaging in early sexual activity.
Which is caused because they feel insecure about themselves. Well,
thank you for listening to us explain how bullying impacts bullies. Here's Aiden teaching us what we can do to stop bullying.
If you've been bullied or witnessed bullying, you most likely have asked yourself, why do these kids bully?
Today we have answers for you. I'm Susan.
And I'm Aiden. Now Susan, take them away.
With research, I've concluded that the three main reasons bullies bully is because they want to fit in, the child's home life, and jealousy.
Susan, there are a ton more reasons why kids bully and could bully, and I've listed a few more. 1, kids want more power than other kids. 2, they just want to feel good about themselves. And 3, kids who have been bullied are most likely to bully.
Wow, altogether we have so many reasons why kids bully others.
We sure do. In the end, there are so many different reasons why kids bully, and every kid is different, so we can't be exactly sure why every kid bullies.
You are totally right, I agree.
And that concludes our segment on why kids bully. See you next time.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the...
Thank you, News Team 1. I definitely learned new information on bullying.
Yes, me too. And now we have a segment about the Olympics.
Welcome to For Real News. I'm your anchor, Jessica. Today we will be talking about the Winter Olympics and how they will impact 2018. Now we will travel to Pyeongchang, South Korea, where Kyle is standing by an Olympic stadium.
Here in South Korea, everyone is getting ready for the 2018 Winter Olympics. Many fear North Korea will fire missiles. Prime Minister Nak Young has said, quote, accidents happen. To stop these accidents, anti-terror drills have been practiced in front of the North Korean border in case of an attack. About 5,000 armed forces are involved in all these drills. And now here's Jessica with a chance to talk with 7th grade social studies teacher, Mrs. Loomis.
Today we will be asking you questions about the 2018 Winter Olympics. My first question for you is, do you believe there will be a terrorist attack during the Olympics?
No, I don't think there's going to be a terrorist attack. I think they're going to take a lot of precautions. I think there's going to be a lot of security, but I think everyone's going to be safe.
Are you going to watch the Olympics? If so, what are you looking forward to?
Yes, I am going to watch the Olympics. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to incorporate a little unit, a mini unit in my social studies class because I think the Olympics are so important. What I like to watch is figure skating.
Thanks, Jessica. Back in 1924, the first Winter Olympics took place in Chamonix, France, with a total of 12 sports. These new Olympics took place every 4 years, with the exception of during World War II. At the time, only 16 countries participated. Unlike today, the Olympics only had 10,000 people who watched the games, while today 3.5 billion people watch at least 10 minutes of the games. This year at Pyeongchang, South Korea, there will be over 90 teams competing with 16 different events. Now it's time for 10-second trivia with Jessica.
Now it's time for 10-second trivia. Which country is banned from the Olympics? A, US, B, China, C, North Korea, or D, Russia? It was D, Russia. Russia has been banned from the 2018 Winter Olympics due to using performance-enhancing drugs in the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi. The Russian flag will not be displayed at the opening ceremonies, and the anthem will not sound. Russian athletes who receive special dispensation to compete as individuals must wear neutral uniforms.
Thank you, News Team 3. Now I want to be in the 2020 Olympics.
There will be another time to talk about you being in the Olympics, but for now, get ready for a segment on the deadly California wildfires.
Hi, I'm McLean C. from News Team 2. Today we will be talking about the sudden California wildfires that are leaving many Californian residents homeless and struggling to find shelter.
It's been a devastating past 12 months for the people of California, with an estimated 40 people killed and an estimated 8,900 structures destroyed. Recently, some devastating fires have broken out that may be even more frightening than the October fires. They've broken out in Southern California. The Thomas Fire is a deadly fire that has been raging in Ventura County and has already destroyed 96,000 acres of land.
I'm here with Grant Ellsworth from News Team 2. I also work in News Team 2. So Grant, how are the fires affecting all the people of California?
Well, so far, the fires that started on December 4th, 2017 have burned over 750 homes and 425 square miles. Also, in Southern California, the air quality is very low. So far, a total of 25 people have been treated for smoke-related problems.
Wow. So Grant, how do you think the fires started?
Well, my news team and I think it's because of the recent drought in California.
Okay. Thanks for coming in, Grant.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Just a quick question. Where are all the people who have been affected by the wildfires in California going?
Shelters are being open to those people who have their homes destroyed. They are also staying in hotels. Some people who left their homes are starting to be volunteer firefighters to try to make the fires smaller. Families are staying in friends' houses, and also they're extending this families' homes. Other people are trying to seek refuge in Ukiah, Oakland, and San Francisco.
All right, thank you.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there.
So, just a quick question. What is the impact for the future of California now that the wildfires are destroying it?
Well, for starters, this was California's worst season of wildfires yet, and most of California is dry and prone to fires. Also, buildings near forests increase the chance of them burning down, and new environments, like urban areas, have turned many parts of California into a fire zone. As of December 14th, the Thomas wildfires burned more than 243,000 acres of land in 41 days.
Wow, thank you.
Wildfires. Bye. 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 Bye.
Hi, I'm McLean C. from News Team 2.
Wow, those wildfire effects are maybe more. While your temperature goes down, News Team 4 will be bringing us a segment on the Amazon Key.
We are here today to tell you more about how technology is affecting people in their daily lives. We are specifically zoning in on the Amazon Key.
The Amazon Key is a program that allows Amazon delivery people into your home to place a package inside so there is a lower chance of it being taken.
Even though this program has many benefits for the safety of your package, it also has some cons, like intruders entering your house.
Some pros of the Amazon Key is that it keeps your Amazon package safe and random people can't take your package from you. Also, the delivery person is not supposed to actually go inside your home. Just place the package directly inside the house.
Some cons for the Amazon Key are that the package deliverer could break into your house and steal some of your most favorite prized possessions. They could also hack your security cameras so you can't see them intrude into your house. So, do you trust the Amazon Key? Here's what the 7th grade thought.
We were able to survey most of the 7th grade about what they believe about the Amazon Key and how technology is affecting people's everyday lives. Here's our outcome of our survey. How many devices do you personally own? 50% said 3 or more, 47.3% said 1 to 2, and 2.7% said none. How many devices are in your house, not including TVs? 88.4% said 5 or more, 8.9% said 3 to 4, 1.8% said 1 to 2, and 0.9% said none. About how many hours of technology do you use per day? 14.3% said 6 and more, 26.8% said 4 to 5, 50.9% said 2 to 3, and 8% said less than 1. How much do you think technology is affecting kids? 55.4% said a lot, 30.4% said somewhat, 11.6% said a little, and 2.7% said not at all. Would you trust the Amazon Key? 28% said yes, and 71% said no.
We had an amazing opportunity to interview Mrs. Richter about what she thinks about Amazon Key and technology in an ordinary day.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Okay, so today we have the amazing opportunity to interview you about questions on the Amazon Key.
Amazon Key, yeah.
Yes.
We also are going to interview you about how much you use technology in different settings.
Oh, okay.
Ever heard of the Amazon Key? If so, what do you know about it?
So I'm an Amazon Prime customer, and I use Amazon for a lot. Like things that you would probably think are weird. Like I buy dog food and dog cookies and things for my home, towels, sheets, things like that. So Amazon Key is a program where, to my understanding, I'm not a member of Amazon Key, where they attach a key box to your house, and you have an agreement with Amazon that they will have access to this key box and be able to leave packages in your home. And I know there's a camera as part of it, so that they can, you can see when the Amazon representative comes.
Now that you've learned about the Amazon key, do you trust it? And
News Team 4's segment on the Amazon Key really got me interested in technology.
Instead of technology, you should really consider the national monuments.
welcome to News Team number 5.
We sent out a school-wide survey and found that 4.4% thinks that Bears ears should have been shrunk, while 87.5% thinks the opposite. The remaining 8.1% did not know enough about the topic.
10-second trivia. What was the name of the other giant national monument that was shrunk by the government? Cedar Breaks National Monument, B. Golden Spike National Monument, C. Flaming Gorge National Monument, D. Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument, or E. Hovenweave National Monument. The answer is D. Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument.
Here's our field reporter, Jake, with some information about this topic.
Thank you, Dick. I am here at the Bears Ears National Monuments, one of the 2 monuments that has recently shrunk. President Donald Trump has recently sent Ryan Zink to 27 different national monuments to make recommendations on which monument to shrink, and 2 monuments from Utah were shrunk. The main one is the Bears Ears National Monument, which was shrunk from 1.35 million acres to the only 201,000 acres. President Trump says that shrinking the monument will give jobs to drillers, miners, and frackers who lost their jobs. He also believes that making the monument smaller will give power back to the states and to people where it belongs, while progressive groups believe that the shrinking is illegal because it is historical, culture, and scientific value. One person who is against the government is Vaughn Chonart, founder of the company Patagonia, is planning to sue Trump. Back to you, Nick.
Thank you, Jake. Well, that's all for today.
We hope that you learned something today. See you next time. Bye.